Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Let me introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Hamidi. My regular number is 1910117110006. I'm from Advanced Speaking A2 English Study Program, University of Lambung Mangkurat. So today I will bring article presentation Developing Speaking Skills Through Extensive Reading by Marta Gretogrol. He is a student in Isaac University from Iraq. Where there is a little reading, there will be a little language learning. By Brian McGregor, 1970, page 52, which is mean in every single word that we read, there will be one new knowledge, one new vocabularies, and one new meaning that we will gain. The first, background. Students who read a lot are more likely to speak well. Extensive reading has a potential to improve speaking skills. And the last is reading power relies on continuous improvement in vocabulary knowledge that provides communication. So there is an increasingly high relationship between reading and speaking skill. There is no question that people who develop large reading vocabularies tend to develop large speaking vocabularies. Indeed, reading power relies on continuous improvement in vocabulary knowledge that provides communication. The importance of word knowledge, which facilitates speaking skills, has been a major resort in the development of reading skills. Therefore, fostering improvement in word knowledge through wide reading has the potential for fostering improvement in speaking skills. Extensive reading has a potential to improve speaking skills. It is because one of the most useful ways to improve communication skill is extensive reading. Extensive reading will help you to develop your ability to express ideas and vocabulary. Vocabulary can help you to improve fluency in speaks English. Next page. Research objective. The objective of this article, there is two objectives of this article. The first is how printed word relate to spoken word, and the second is find how reading contributes to speech. The theoretical framework. The first is fundamental element of an effective communication. There is two fundamental elements. The first is language knowledge, and second is the skill of us when we're using it. Speaking is being capable of speech, expressing or exchanging thought through using language. Speaking is a productive oral skill, and it consists of producing systematic verbal utterance to convey meaning. From the communicative point of view, speaking has many different aspects, including two major categories: accuracy, improving the correct use of vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation practice through control, guided activities, and fluency considered to be the ability to keep going when we speaking spontaneously. So the second is H Theory 2002, the goals of learners in reading process. The goals theory, which is conclude the ability to read a wide range of text in English, building a knowledge of language which will facilitate reading ability, building semantic knowledge, and the ability to adapt the reading style according to reading purpose, like skimming and scanning. Developing an awareness of the structure of written text in English, taking a critical stance of context of the text. So the last is theoretical model of first language and second language in speaking by level. Oral communication is based on 4 dimensions or competency. First is grammatical competency, which is include phonology, vocabulary, word, and sentence formation. And the second is sociolinguistic competence, which is include rules for interaction and social meanings. The third is discourse competence, which is include cohesion and how sentences are like together. And the last is strategic competency, which is include compensatory strategies to use in difficult strategies. Vocabulary knowledge and grammar are 2 essential factors of foreign language learning, and they both influence learner speaking performance. In the theoretical model of first language and second language speaking by level, he said that vocabulary has a central position in forming an utterance with appropriate meanings and with synthetic, morphological, and phonological structures. So leopard models contain with 2 points. The first is vocabulary is always required in the formulation stage. In other words, no speech can be produced without vocabulary, and vocabulary is indispensable to speaking performance. And the second is the lexicon consisting of lemmas and lexemes includes not only vocabulary size and form, but also depth, which suggests that both size and depth are related to speaking performance. Now the research method. The research method is integrating reading and speaking skills by extensive reading. So there is three. So the idea was read out loud, extensive reading, and practicing vocabulary. So read out loud mean because usually when people read, they just read it in their mind, so they don't bring their voice. So here we suggest that you use your voice while you're reading, so you can gain 2 points at the same time. You can practicing your reading, and the second is you can practicing your speaking skills. The second is extensive reading. Extensive reading here mean to read for pleasure. So you can read anything that you like, but like what I said before, you can read out loud, and by the extensive reading, you can gain a lot of vocabularies. And the last is practicing vocabulary. Practicing vocabulary, when you finish the extensive reading, you will gain a lot of vocabulary, right? Now, the vocabulary that you get, you can practicing to use it when you speak with other peoples. And I have some more material about extensive reading. So through extensive reading, learners learn much vocabulary. They emphasize the benefit of extensive reading as students can develop an ability to gain pleasure and also satisfaction from reading on their own in the language they are learning. Second is they are exposed to the language in a more natural and less structured way. In other words, they get different unphrased feeling on the structure of the language since they read for pleasure and not for a grade or a test. Extensive reading has also effect on other language skills such as reading and speaking. And extensive reading or reading for pleasure will help the student comprehend more and also continue to the language after the instruction. Next page. The result or the findings. So the finding is the best reading materials for speaking English are dramas, plays, and dialogue. Sorry. For speaking English, the best reading materials are dramas, plays, and dialogues because learners have the opportunity to find sentences and phrases used in our daily conversation in dramas, plays, and dialogues because they are all based on one person talking to another. Some studies have shown that using authentic text has a positive effect on learning the target language by developing communicative competency. The second is reading a story out loud also proven to improve speaking skills. So like what I just said before, when we read something, people usually just read it in their mind. So in this case, you need to read out loud so you can improve your speaking skills at the same time when you read something. And the last is integrating speaking and reading skills, increasing students' understanding about the text and some ways improve students' vocabulary. Yeah, and when we do an extensive reading, we can mix the skill of reading and speaking, and we can practice it in the same time. So when we read a lot, we will gain a lot of vocabularies, and the vocabularies that we will get, we can use it when we can practicing to using it when we talk to someone. And now the conclusion. Reading will add to learners' conversational performance. Reading will help learners to decipher new words that they need for conversations. Through reading, language learners will have vocabulary knowledge which will facilitate their speaking performance, and the usage of structure in the target language will develop. So that's all for me. Thank you for your attention and see you in the next video. Bye.